Hey everyone, and welcome back to Other Robert. I'm Robert, and this is Joe, and we are reviewing Arrow Season 5, Episode 3, A Matter of Trust, also known as the best episode of Season 5 as of now.
Boys, girls, all my childlocks out there, welcome back to the Robert. Yeah, this was by far the best episode of season 5 so far.
Yeah.
It was simple in all the right ways.
It was perfect. I think the trust storyline with him needs to go. Like, I can't stand it with him not being able to trust people. But I think other than that, I really enjoyed most of the things that happened here.
Yeah, let's just start off. Diggle was interesting.
Oh yeah, was he there or was he not?
No, he wasn't.
I know. That was the Diggle problem. Was he there or was he not? So he's hallucinating or he's going insane.
Right.
Which is so much better than the goofy military storyline that they had from last week.
I don't think he was going insane. I think he had a similar experience to what Oliver had in...
when he saw Shadow in season 2?
Yeah. When he saw 3 ghosts. I think this was similar to that in a sense. This has been weighing on him. So to kind of confront who he thought was his brother's killer and just that whole thing putting in context, actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, I like that. I really did enjoy that. I thought that was a great, solid storyline for him, especially because I don't think any of us really cared about the other one.
What
was going on last week with him? Like his was like, why? Like why are we doing that with him?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think that's done.
I know, but at least he was interesting this week.
Yeah, this was kind of an interim situation. But I mean, at least it's going somewhere, A, and at least B, they made it interesting this week.
And also, it's great to see Deadshot on Arrow.
Yeah, he was great. He was always good on Arrow, and I feel like every time he was on, he got better and better. He got more comfortable in the role.
Completely agree. He's very, very good. I feel like they don't know what to do with Quentin. I feel so bad for the actor.
Well, he's the deputy mayor now. This episode didn't really need
any of them. His role's been so small.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to change. This episode, he wasn't really needed until the end, which is when he came in. But,
I know, but he's one of my favorite characters on the show, and I like to see more of him than none of him.
Right, absolutely. Like I said, I just think I don't think it really would have fit in this particular episode to have him in any more than he was. Maybe a couple shots with him and with Theo,
right.
or whatever, but this episode, the focus was really on Stardust.
And also Artemis and Wild Dog. They got a lot of time.
And the trust between the team, but yeah, Stardust.
But yeah, you can talk about him because you love Cody Rhodes.
So this was hyped up for a while. People may know that Stephen Amell did a match for the WWE against Cody Rhodes, known as Stardust at the time. So they became friends, and Cody was announced as a villain for episode of Arrow.
This episode,
I think it was great. I think it was really good. I think he could have had a lot more in terms of dialogue. We didn't really know Samson. He was pretty much just a silent kind of brute, but the way they approached him made him seem different. He seemed... What was that?
I was going to say he was kind of like a Solomon Grundy.
Yes, that's a good analogy. I was looking at it as more he was kind of like Vertigo, but had like a different kind of power to him. But in terms of the whole drug situation, very similar to Vertigo. But I thought his character was great. I want to see more from this character. Hopefully this is not the last we've seen.
I love the way he was defeated, though. I thought that was a great way to defeat someone who can't feel pain.
It was clever.
It was very clever.
And the Stardust thing, who's Stardust?
It was him.
Well, yeah, they're like, who's Stardust? Oh, Stardust isn't the guy.
Well, the actor. His former name. I'll talk for a second. So Thea and Oliver have an interesting relationship with her, essentially running his campaign and being able to, make a lot of mistakes. And I also like how he kept calling her Speedy. I guess that was his nickname when they were kids, but I really did enjoy that being referenced because it also gives me faith that Thea will actually come back to Team Arrow because Team Arrow seems kind of broken, even with the team sort of reformed. But she recognizes that she made a mistake without telling Oliver, and then she tries to deal with it, and she goes in the normal, like, how do you describe it? Like the normal way, I guess a political person would try to go about it. And then at the end of the episode, she was pissed and went right after the newscaster and was like, if you ever do that again, I will cut you. It's essentially what was going on with Thea. So I like that. I don't want to say I like aggressive Thea, but I like assertive Thea. And I think that was very, very prevalent here. And I really did enjoy that a lot. In terms of her being with Oliver, she said, I'm going to resign. And he was like, you cannot resign. I need you. And I'm very happy that he is able to keep her. I mean, they have an interesting relationship, and I'm very glad that they're on level with each other, or not on level. They're both trusting each other and whatnot, even though their relationship has gone back and forth many, many times. So I enjoyed that. I'm blanking on the kid that wears the robe's name. And
Rory.
Rory. I know you don't like Felicity, but I did enjoy her guilt here, and I enjoyed what was going on with Rory.
It was good that the actions had consequences.
Yes. No, that normally doesn't happen to the heroes in Arrow or any show for DC.
It wasn't supposed to, actually, too. I had read right after the episode that the producers were saying that they only added it because of kind of fan outrage from last season. So, I mean, whatever gets the point in there. But
that's actually a good thing for the writers, too, or for the creators of the show, that we know they listen to people who get angry, to the fans.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's also just, even though Arrow, I did a whole video, you saw it, talking about shows ratings. Arrow has the lowest ratings of all the DC shows at the moment, but that's a positive for Arrow right there, to hopefully keep it going, that they're really listening to the fans and trying to do stuff to make it more popular.
Absolutely.
I felt very bad for poor Rory here. I kind of wanted to see him do more cape stuff.
As right, yeah, very, very gimmicky kind of guy. I don't know if he'll be in it for the long haul. I don't know if any of these guys will be in it for the long haul.
I can't see Artemis lasting, and on all honesty, I see Wild Dog getting too annoyed and leaving the team.
I don't know. I see
Curtis will be in the Curtis is around.
I see Curtis sticking around, but for the others, I don't know in terms of longevity.
They're not there. They won't be there.
Yeah, what's going to go on with them? But really, I mean, coming out of this episode, the main thing is I liked Samson. I really liked his introduction. I liked the vibe that he had. The whole falling into the vault of the vat of the drug felt very Joker-esque to me.
Yes, actually, that's a lot of Batman. I thought the season was going Batman. This had Grundy, I believe, was a Batman villain with him, and then him falling in the vat, as you said, very Joker. So nice Batman references here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hope we see more of Samson, because I really think there could be more with this character. And I really thought he was a force to be reckoned with. He kind of threw Oliver around, so he's definitely someone I want to see more of in the future.
That scene when they first confronted him, when he choked him, I thought was intense. That was a great scene. That was actually one of the scenes that really got me excited when I saw the trailer for Arrow season 5. I really liked that scene because that was a solid money shot, I'll call it.
Absolutely.
Great. Yeah, I think it worked out really well. What about the Prometheus? He wasn't here at all.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't really feel missing to me.
Yeah, it didn't. I don't know, but apparently it could be Tommy. I think we were guessing that it might be Tommy after someone we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess Flash and Arrow both decided to keep their main villains on the down low this week.
Yeah, which is fine. Like I said, when there's 23 episodes, if we're on episode 3, go for it.
Yeah, no, I know. I was, when we were watching, I said to you, I can't wait. Well, how long until he breaks the trust that he has with his friends or his new team?
Right.
That should be like a running bet. So for anyone who actually does watch Arrow, like, how long do you think until he messes up with them.
We'll have to see.
By the way, I just want to note for review's sake, the Bratva flashbacks I don't think helped at all. I thought that scene at the end where they were cutting him was really creepy and not needed. I did not like that. And I also wanted to note, I feel like we've seen this with Arrow, but I think here it's really significant, is his issues on the team as the Green Arrow are really incorporating back into his issues as the mayor.
Yeah, I mean, you see kind of the juxtaposition between his personal life and his vigilante life, which, I mean, has been the issue with him.
Doing it. I feel like the show's been doing that for a while, but I feel like here it's more so prevalent than normal.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more of that, especially with that new, what was it, district attorney? That was
Adrian? It was Adrian Cooper? Is that him? Or is that someone else?
I don't know. I don't recall, but apparently that is Vigilante, who is a vigilante.
Oh, his name is Vigilante. That's creative.
Yeah. So apparently, we'll be seeing more of him, but so that in that sense, they'll really be crossing over.
Seriously.
But we'll see.
Well, anyway, I thought this was, I think we've essentially covered all the bases for this episode. It was stronger. It has me interested. I kind of wish they started out with this as opposed to the premiere. I thought this episode was just much better. And that's all I really have to say. I really hope you guys share your thoughts about Arrow in the comments. Well, we've been covering every DC show since they started. We haven't missed one.
No. Even including Gotham, which is not even in the universe.
Even if we don't do a live stream, every episode of every show so far has been covered.
Wait, Legends of Tomorrow?
Well, they don't count.
Okay, there's still a DC show.
For us, they don't count. We haven't covered Legends, but we've covered everything else.
You hear that, everybody? The Legends doesn't count.
I don't like Legends. I'll watch Legends over the summer when it finishes. Anyway, do you have anything else to say?
No, just I want to see more of Samson. I want to see more Cody Rhodes.
What's the cloak guy's name again?
Ragnar. Rory.
I want to see more of Rory. I know you said he probably won't be around too long, but I want to see more of him because it's now that we know Felicity blew up. Now he knows Felicity blew up his town.
I like him though.
I like him a lot.
I like
I like him more than anyone else for the new Arrow members.
Absolutely. His presence is just. It's not the fact that he's more calmer or more subtle. There's just something about him that it's like he's I think likable guy to watch.
He's very likable and it works. And a likable character on Arrow is very hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
absolutely.
I think we've covered the episode enough. Please share your thoughts about Arrow in the comments below, and we'll be covering Gotham, Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow next week. All right, guys. Bye.